That's your gargoyle problem taken care of.
You've got all of them.
Pretty sure you can smell the damn things a mile away.
Well done.
Here, 5 gargoyle eggs.
At last. Fine work. Thanks to you, the gargoyle infestation here is over.
I think I'm done on this island.
Yes, but our real task, the air temple, still awaits us. Unfortunately, I found only a few vague mentions in the ancient texts of its actual location. But there are many legends about where it might really be.
Legends, eh? Then what are we waiting for?
I know. For every one truth, there are 1,000 false tales. But in my heart, I believe I may have discovered enough.
Wow, strong words. Did you get that from the ancient texts as well? Or was it those old legends you've got us chasing after?
Trust me, I believe it's a lot more plausible than you think. It is said to be hidden on an island. Those who have seen it speak of the island being surrounded by terrible storms.
There are plenty of islands like that.
But these storms are magical in nature, controlled by some outside force.
Maybe my helmsman knows of this place.
Helmsman? You have a ship?
I'm a pirate now, if you hadn't noticed.
Well, that would certainly explain those clothes you're wearing. So, tell me where I can find your ship.
It's at anchor in the harbor.
Then I'm heading over there right now.
Welcome aboard.
It's an honor, my friend.
Perfect. Yet another...
The air temple is the source of the gargoyles. We must find it without delay.
Ahoy, young pirate captain. Heard about you, we have.
Does everyone in Antigua know I'm a captain?
I couldn't tell you that, lad, but old Mac knows. From up my tower, I can see everyone who arrives here.
This what you do all day?
Sometimes I help out the lads on the fishing boats, but mostly I just keep an eye on the ships that pass by. And there's always someone waiting to stop and talk.
Why don't you go tell your stories in town?
The town's too wild for me these days. Back in the days when I was a young pirate, I had my share of wildness. Too old for that now. I like my peace and quiet.
What sort of stories have you got in mind?
Oh, plenty I could tell you. Plenty. A lifetime at sea I've had. You name the captain, and I've crewed with him.
What he says has the ring of truth about it.
Been all over the place, too. There's not a land I haven't been ashore on. So, what do you want to hear about?
About how half the world's been destroyed, and yet this place is still standing.
Luck. That's what it is. Could all change, though, if Mara has her way.
You know about her?
I know stories from the captain's house, and I've seen strange things from my tower at night. Be careful on the beach below my tower. I've seen sunken ones there.
What can you tell me about the other captains?
There were 4 great captains of our time. Admiral Alvarez kept them together by way of the creed. They'd all meet up to talk whenever they were planning a big raid.
But Alvarez kept them under control. Only man who could.
They sat around the great table in the captain's house and agreed on a common cause.
I want to hear about the captains. Tell me more about Admiral Alvarez.
Most feared and infamous pirate of them all, he was at one time. Built this place as a safe haven and trading point for all pirates. A great man, the Admiral. A great, great man. and it's all about the creed with him. Break it, and you'll have him to answer to.
I hear he's the stubborn type.
And why not? Look at everything his stubbornness achieved here. It's him and the creed that's kept the other captains in line all this time.
What do you think of Captain Slane?
Young to be a pirate captain, about as young as you. Slane's got the Admiral to thank for all that. As a lad, he was the lone survivor of one of the Admiral's raids. He tricked his way onto another captain's ship, and then started making a name for himself. He's a slippery one, and causes no end of trouble to the Admiral.
Tell me more about Captain Crow.
He was always ambitious. Not too bright, but always ambitious. A bloodthirsty bastard, too. Striking fear into all he encountered. Spent a lot of time in northern waters, scrapping with the Inquisition. It's the poor bastards that sailed with him I always feel sorry for.
I killed Captain Crow.
Had he gone as mad as the stories say?
Well, he did try to summon an Earth Titan.
But you stopped him?
With some help.
You did good, lad. He had to be stopped.
The job's not over yet, though. Anything else you can tell me that I don't already know?
Oh, plenty. About Mara, Captain Garcia, or even Captain Steelbeard. But all this talking's making me hungry. I don't suppose...
I help you get something to eat and you keep talking.
Smart lad.
What do you want me to do?
Rick, the storehouse master, was supposed to bring me a package, but he must have forgotten. He's a good lad, but a bit scatterbrained. I'll just wait here while you go see what happened to my package.
All right, but these stories better be worth it. Okay, scratch one hobgoblin.
You sure it's dead?
Well, unless there were two horrible growling things in that grotto, then yeah, I am sure.
These are dark days. Strange, horrible things crawling out of the sea. Can't help thinking this is just the start of it, and there's worse things to come.
Now there's a comforting thought. Relax. Your friend Duncan's safe now.
I can't believe it. I was sure he was done for. I can't thank you enough for saving him. I mean it. Thank you.
He was lucky. You both were.
You don't have to tell me that.
What about those fish barrels?
No worries. I'll deliver them straight to the quayside.
Think he's been up the crow's nest with her yet?
All the gold to buy it.
Don't have time for you now, darling.
Not now.
Bloody trade embargo.
Old Mac's waiting for his delivery.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him. I'll get right to it.
No need, I'll do it.
Fine by me. Okay, here's his week's rations. Tell him from me, it won't happen again.
No problem.
Aye, things are tough all round.
What do you...
Leave it out.
Not now.
We're all pretty much...
Little bird tells me you've got a soft spot for Grace.
What? Who said so?
Is it true?
Since you ask, I'm
Not without affection for the lady in question.
That plus you want to jump her bones, right? I spoke to Grace about you.
You did? Whoa, what did she say?
She wants to meet you.
She does? But that's incredible! How the hell did you do it? No, I don't want to know. I'd best go put on my pulling pants, lad. Yeah, and give that old sheath of mine a good rinse out. I'd have some of them rhino horn pills left and all.
In case you'd forgotten, we have a deal.
All right. What is it you want, lad?
Is your pistol at the gunsmith's?
What would you know about it, lad?
Nothing. Just thought it might be precious to you.
So, what's it to you?
It's just, I was thinking.
Out with it!
I'll get your pistol back.
Henri won't just stand it over. Especially not if all you're gonna do is give it back to me.
You must have really pissed Henri off.
That arsehole? He says I owe him gold.
Well, do you?
Depends how you look at it. I gave him my pistol to repair. Only he won't give it back until I paid him what he says I owe.
Here's your pistol, back from the gunsmith's.
My lovely piece. I got you back at last. I won't let you out of my sight ever again, my beauty. Thank you, lad. Truly, I'm in your debt.
I need cannons.
In that case, I'll send some down to the quayside, so you can choose exactly the ones you want. You breathe one word of this to the Admiral, mind.
My lips are sealed.
You make sure they stay that way.
Don't worry, it'll be our little secret.
Good.
Take a good.
keep my eyes open now.
Leave it out. Leave it out.
Hey, you! How about shifting your arse?
What? What now? But you're not.
Rum finally rotted your brain. I said shift your arse!
But...
Shift it! Those water barrels won't move themselves.
All right, I'm doing it.
That's more like it.
Okay, I'll get to work.
Leave it out. Leave it out.
Not now. Maybe not now. Maybe later.
Still got something to take care of. This is making my head hurt. Now I definitely need a drink.
Here's your package. Rick really did forget about you. It won't happen again.
Well, it's here now, thanks to you.
So, how about those stories?
Ah, yes. Where did I leave off?
I want to hear about the captains. Tell me about Captain Steelbeard.
Steelbeard. Now, there's a bloody pirate and a half. What pirate wouldn't have wanted to sail under his banner? His old ship, the Eleanor, was the most feared sight on the seas of the old empire. Bloody terrified of him they were, and with good reason. They sank the Eleanor in the end, but old Steelbeard survived, swam back to land, and fell in among a smuggler's camp. How he managed to get out of there is still a mystery. Maybe the Admiral knows. Him and Steelbeard have always been close.
What do you know about Captain Garcia?
I know he's a greedy, merciless dog. Supposed to have got where he is today by strangling his old captain. A good loot finder. Supposed to have a pile of it buried somewhere in the southern seas. Ended up in prison here last time he was in town and bought his way out. You ever cross his path, you best be wary of him.
About Mara. What do you know about Mara?
You really want to know? All right. She's ancient and powerful. And beautiful, too. And more wicked and evil than you can ever imagine. She was imprisoned for centuries, until the coming of the first Titans. And all the time she was trapped, she was plotting her revenge on the world. And now that she's free again, she's carrying out her revenge.
How did Mara escape?
Then you don't know the legend of the Water Temple? It's supposed to hold the most magnificent of treasures. Well, naturally pirates are gonna go looking for it, aren't they?
Go on.
Well, Admiral Alvarez, he got the 4 captains together. They hatched a plan to carry out one of the biggest raids ever, looting the Water Temple. Too bad they accidentally freed Mara while they were about it.
Yeah, too bad. Why does Mara want revenge?
For her imprisonment, of course.
What happened?
Mara, She was powerful. Too powerful. The people back then got together and banished her. Don't ask me how, but it couldn't have been easy.
And now she's back, and our problem. How can Mara be stopped?
I heard a story recently about a young lad. He was washed up on a volcanic island as a castaway. But the island was threatened by a fire titan that was trying to break out of the volcano. This young lad, he fixed the problem though. I'm wondering if Mara couldn't be fixed the same way.
I thought everything beyond the southern islands was destroyed by the Titans.
Aye, but not the stories, my friend. Not the stories.
I guess so.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
I'm tired, lad. Let me rest a while.
Be a bloody
Nothing here to take. Nothing. Nothing here for me. Nothing. Here we go.
Aye, she's a fierce.
The fourth captain, Garcia. He must have contacts in the Inquisition. If we're gonna find him, we'll need to get back to Caldera.
Just tell me when we need to change course, Captain.
You haven't heard anything about the air temple, have you?
Tons, actually, but still don't know where it is.
What about an island at the heart of a magical storm?
Sounds like superstitious rubbish. But there is Storm Island. Maybe that's it. I even know the way there.
Storm Island, huh? I could kiss you. Let's go.
Aye, she's a fierce one, that Patty.
Captain!
Here, what do you want?
To go in?
Not a chance. Orders is orders.
I'm a pirate captain and I demand entry.
Admiral Alvarez and Captain Slane are in a meeting.
Yes, and I should be in there with them.
You should.
That's enough, Slane. We had a deal. I kept my part of our bargain, now it's your turn.
You'll get your tribute in time. Right now, though, all I can give you is the booty from my last raid.
A deal's a deal, Slane. You won't squirm your way out of things this time. If your honor's worth anything to you, you'll settle your debt once and for all.
Honor. You're always droning on about that. It really is getting quite boring, you know. I don't have the sacrificial knife here, and shouting at me won't change that.
Think I can't tell when you're lying? What if I have my men search your ship? How long before they found the thing hidden away somewhere on board?
Careful, old man. Don't pick a fight you can't win.
You're threatening me in the city I built. I control everything here, as you're now finding out. Think about that. while your ship's planks grow moss, and whatever water you've got left aboard her turns foul and undrinkable.
Old fool, can't you see we're all running out of time?
The trade embargo will remain slain until you hand over the sacrificial knife. That is my final word.
You wretched bilge bag.
The militia had sentenced me to death by hanging, so there I was, standing on the gallows, rope around my neck and waiting for my final drop, when my old mate Greg showed and shot through the rope just in time. I still keep the rope in the storehouse as a souvenir of my escape. I already have the rope.
I saw
The 8 rules of the pirate's creed. 1. On his own ship, a captain's word is law. 2. He who finds it can keep it. 3. Never shy away from a good fight. 4. The means justifies the ends. 5. A deal is a deal. 6. Don't start a war in your own harbour. 7. Both parties have to agree to a duel in their own harbour. 8. Whoever breaks the creed must suffer death or dishonor.
So, here's the latest scrote to roll his scabrous sack into town.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I bade you welcome, my boy. Settled in nicely, have you?
Be careful, I don't trust him.
Just about.
Good. We'll discuss your promotion soon enough. It's rather empty here in the captain's house now that Steelbeard is food for the fish.
You know that Steelbeard's dead.
Yes, a terrible loss, but he died with his boots on, as they say. When you stepped into those boots, boy, you took on more than you bargained for. So, let us celebrate your promotion, Captain.
Wait a minute, I've taken on nothing.
As I feared, you are nothing but a jumped-up scrote. You have become one of the last pirate captains of the southern seas. You bear a great responsibility. So, join with me, and let us initiate you in the traditional way.
I hope you just mean we sing a song or something.
Filthy-minded scrote, you care nothing for our glorious past.
Well...
You don't? I suppose times have changed, alas.
I heard about your dispute with Slane.
Yes, Slane is, not to mince words, something of a bastard. Someday he'll learn, even if I have to keep him mouldering here for years.
Pushes your buttons, doesn't he?
I've seen many a captain wrecked on the rocks of their egos. Slane is as unyielding as a sucking octopus and not much more intelligent. I hope you'll learn to be more reasonable, boy.
What's your beef with him exactly?
Sometimes it takes more than an army to fight evil, especially if you don't know where the evil lurks.
You mean the sacrificial knife, right?
Slain has no idea of the power he holds in his grasp. The knife is a terrible weapon, especially in the wrong hands. But it'll take a lot to make him see the light, assuming it's not too late already.
Did you know Steelbeard well?
You can say that again. Back in the day, we'd seize the king's ships together. His daughter here was just a little girl at the time. To celebrate each haul, we'd go whoring in every port on the southern seas.
Too much information? Some things I'd sooner not know.
But there is more to the buccaneering life than booty of whichever type. There is the creed. Steelbeard never forgot the creed.
You do love your pirate traditions.
There's nothing like the creed. A captain who dishonors the creed is lost.
What is this creed of yours?
I knew you for an ignorant scrote the moment I clapped eyes on you. You have no idea what I'm talking about. The rules of the creed are what make us, boy. They keep us and bind us, make us more than mere thieves. Embrace them if you want to be a Steelbeard and not another Slain. The Black Book of the Creed lies on my desk in the council chamber. Read it, if you're not illiterate.
Can't I just look at the pictures?
Heed my words, boy.
I want to fight Mara.
That does you credit, but what I'd really like to know is how you propose to fight her.
With the sacrificial knife.
You'll need more than that, my boy. If you face Mara with the knife alone, she'll shove it down your throat and cut out your heart from the inside.
So what do you suggest?
You must finish what we other captains began. It has fallen to you to correct our mistakes.
What was it you did?
I sent Steelbeard and his fleet to steal the treasure of the Water Temple. Steelbeard and the 3 other captains under his command took the 4 Titan artifacts from the temple, but in the process they woke a monster and damned themselves forevermore.
Water Temple?
A lonely old stronghold in the sea. A terrible, dangerous place, as we soon discovered.
And that's where Steelbeard got this curse of his. The curse he passed on to me.
Yes, you will bear the curse as long as Mara lives. You and the other captains, too. Each of you is cursed in a different way. Each of you may yet share Steelbeard's fate.
Where is this Water Temple?
That I do not know, my boy. Steelbeard alone knew where to find it.
Yes, that sounds like father. He never shared a thing.
That is one of the reasons I made him captain of captains.
I see.
Do you?
How did you come up with the idea of plundering the temple?
Steelbeard heard about it on one of his raids. A native told him. Under the thumbscrews, I think.
Shame your native didn't go on to tell him what might happen there.
That's the trouble with thumbscrews. Once the thumbs break off, there's nowhere to go.
What else do you know about the captain's curse?
Mara sent her creatures to exact her revenge on the temple's violators. The sunken ones who rose from the depths of the sea, the depths of hell even. Crow and Garcia surrendered to her, became subject to her will.
I surrender to no one.
You talk a good fight, but Mara has already turned 2 captains to her side. And as Steelbeard's heir, she'll be after you, too. Don't underestimate her, my boy.
What do you know about Steelbeard's artifact?
The Amulet of the Earth, a little.
Do you know where I might find it?
Are you serious?
Well, if you don't want me to find it, maybe I'll go and box badgers or something instead.
I ask because this is no laughing matter. All I know is Steelbeard hid the amulet somewhere the other captains would never think to look. Before you say it, Scrote, no, not up the cabin boy's bumhole or whatever it is you're thinking. He hid it in Garcia's treasure hoard. I don't know how. Less still where exactly Garcia's treasure is buried.
Guess the first thing to do is find Garcia.
Garcia will be found where there's profit to be had. Come to think of it, it's not surprising that Mara was able to turn him. The money-grabbing bastard had already sold his soul 1,000 times over. Mostly to merchants from Caldera, if I remember rightly. Some of his contacts there might know his whereabouts.
Let me go on the hunt with Slane.
You and Slane, you arrogant ballsack. There's not a brain cell between you. You'll find nothing but death.
No, go on. Tell us what you really think.
No. So long as Slane refuses to fulfill his part of the deal, his ship stays in my harbor.
What if the dagger really isn't here?
Silence, Scroat! Do you take me for an idiot? Of course he has that dagger, and he will bring it.
And what do you propose I do until then?
I'm sure there are other things that need taking care of. Or perhaps you think you're able to take on Mara regardless.
Well...
do as you please. Slane had better stick to the deal, that's all. I have more important things to do right now.
Well now, if it isn't the new captain. Looking a little green around the gills there, sport.
You were expecting me?
I saw your boat. Not a bad little tub, I have to say. Can it be true that Steelbeard let you join his crew?
It's true. In fact, he gave me command of his vessel, just before he died.
Impossible!
I was there when it happened.
If you saw it happen, how can I deny that it did? If Mara was too strong even for Steelbeard, things are worse than I thought.
No one's invincible.
That bitch Mara, she'll pick us off one by one. She'll wait and then strike when she's ready.
You're a hard man to find.
You were looking for me then?
Steelbeard used his dying breath to send me in your direction.
Ah, the old dog was always full of surprises. I'm honored. Smart of you to look for me here, in Antigua. Although I have to say, you got lucky. I'd have been back on the high seas before long.
But Alvarez won't let you leave.
Eavesdropping, were you? Bad show, sport.
I could hardly miss it. I'm here to talk about an artifact, the sacrificial knife.
My artifact, you mean? All right, let's talk. But not here. Better we speak aboard my vessel. Follow me. The walls have ears, if you get my meaning.
You mean Alvarez has spies?
Not so loud. Come on.
What is it with you and Alvarez?
The Admiral is mightily annoyed with yours truly. We had a deal, which I reneged upon, thereby breaking the creed. Now Alvarez thinks it is within his right to take the knife from me.
Why does he want the knife?
Why wouldn't he want it, more like? It has power and he wants it.
Where is it?
Somewhere safe.
How safe?
Very safe. Trust me. Come, we can speak some more at the quayside.
The sacrificial knife, where is it?
Hidden on an island, not too far away. So you see, I couldn't give it to Alvarez even if I wanted to.
We have to destroy Mara.
Easier said than done, sport. Don't forget what happened to poor old Steelbeard. Without the knife, we don't stand a chance against her.
You sound in awe of her.
That's because I know how powerful she is, sport. She could crush you like a bedbug in a fat whore's mattress.
That's why we have to join forces.
You can talk the talk, sport, but what have you actually done?
I killed Crow and took his artifact.
Really? My apologies, sport. Perhaps I underestimated you. This changes everything. Why didn't you say something sooner?
You didn't ask.
Well, my congratulations.
Mara's afraid of the artifacts. With them, we might stand a better chance.
I have to admit, it's tempting. You must be madder than fleas on a rabid dog. But I like your style. Count me in, sport.
Looks like we're on.
There's still one problem that needs fixing first.
Alvarez.
Yes. Without supplies, my ship can't move from the harbor.
What's your deal with Alvarez?
It's not much of a story. Alvarez fitted out my ship. In return, he wanted the knife. He knows I buried it, but he doesn't know where. So he won't let me sail, not till I hand it over.
Can't we talk to Alvarez?
I've already told him I don't have the knife, but will he listen? Of course not. He's as stubborn as a mule with stone hooves. No, forget Alvarez. It's the city tradesmen we have to work on. Get them to break the embargo and sell us supplies. Do you think you can persuade them?
Why can't you do it?
Every trader in town knows I broke with the Creed. None of them will sell me so much as a rusty nail. You, on the other hand, you supply my vessel. I'll take us to the island where I buried the knife. Do we have a deal, sport?
What do you need, exactly?
A new cannon and powder kegs with it. Lost a portside cannon in a skirmish not so long ago.
Careless of you.
Careless of the portside cannoneer, more like. Had to fire the fellow out of the starboard cannon to teach him to be more careful. Well, we won't get far without drinking water and a few barrels of fresh fish. Oh yes, and a new helmsman.
What happened to the last one?
Jones, insubordinate type, got on my nerves too much. So he took a little trip over the side. A mite unfortunate, and leaving me in need of a replacement.
Still, it's not like we'll have any spare time once we've sailed.
Not aboard any ship of mine, sport. Hard discipline and harder work is how you stay in command. Take my former helmsman Jones, for example. He started contradicting my orders, so over the side he went.
Is that everything?
Everything I can't risk going to sea without.
All right, I'm on it. I'll get the stuff you need.
Excellent. I'll be on my ship, waiting. Come and find me when you've got everything.
One more thing.
Fire away, sport.
Do you need the supplies loaded onto your ship?
No, the quayside will do fine. My crew can take it from there.
Okay. How many barrels of fish do you need?
A couple will do.
I can get them from Eddie the fisherman.
Well, make sure you get the best stuff. I like a nice piece of mullet or snapper.
Do you need any particular kind of cannon?
Why? Have I got a choice?
Wilson the armor is a decent craftsman. I think I could get him to make something special.
Anything that helps blow second arseholes into protectors will be good.
Well, it's being delivered.
Good work, sport. I'm impressed.
The powder kegs are being delivered.
I need 3 big ones at least.
Yep, Rick's bringing them over.
Excellent.
Fresh water's on its way.
Nice one, sport. That was my biggest worry. Get stuck at sea without water, you'll end up drinking your own piss. And that's just no fun at all. Let's get out of here soon.
Slane's got himself in big trouble with the Admiral.
Guess he didn't like taking orders. What now?
He wants to lead us to another island where the sacrificial knife's hidden.
Then I say it all worked out. Let's go.
Not yet. He won't cast off until he's got his ship equipped.
Then hurry up. Not looking to settle down and raise crops, you know.
One day, I'll be a captain too.
You want something?
Can I use that forge? How about
Oui, oui, c'est bon.
you have pistols for sale?
I have works of art for sale. Let me show you.
Can I use that workbench?
Leave it out.
What was that? Get away with you! What do you think you're playing at? I have more important things to do right now.
I'm tired, lad. Let me rest a while.
The hedge which Emma said I was a child of destiny.
It is the things you do that determine what you are, not the words said about you.
You don't believe her?
You have power within you. But so many of your words are foolish. It is difficult to decide.
So, either I'll save the world, or I'm just an idiot who thinks he can.
Chi.
Glad we got that sorted out.
The air temple is the source of the gargoyles. We must find it without delay.
Been too long since I've been on a...
Let's get out of here soon.
I have more important things to...
Hang about. I think he can hear us.
Been too long since I've been on a raid.
It's time to set a new course.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Don't you worry, sir.
The air temple is the source of the gargoyle.
Ha! Rookie's luck. If you want more training, find me. Try not to forget what I told you.
Mind how you go.
Looking for a...
What you want?
Spencer needs a delivery of rum. I've been sent to get it.
Times must be hard if you're working for that old git.
No pirate hides in a hideout without rum.
Might use that as a slogan. Where do I load the rum?
Load it on my ship. I'll take care of the rest.
Will do. You tell Spencer to keep up the habit.
Great rum. Can I have more?
Of course.
Leave it
out.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
Let's see your
Here.
Let's see.
Here.
Brewing's a serious... I'm watching you, mate.
No, I don't have time right now.
Sorry.
Get out of here. Don't try anything else.
I need...
You win. I'll do anything you say.
Show me what you've got.
Oi, who invited you?
I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
Stupid bastard. Stop messing about.
It's...
Aye, aye.
You did it! You...
Let's...
Nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do.
Fine. I'll leave you in peace.
You bloody... Shut it. I've really liked it. Go! Get out of my sight. Watch it, boy. Don't make any trouble here. We're watching you.
You've got some gall showing your face here again.
I had no other choice. I needed a ship.
If it was up to Alcazar, you'd spend the rest of your days locked away.
But it's not up to him, it's up to you.
Now there's no turning back. My chaps at last appreciate the seriousness of the situation. They're better motivated, there's no denying that.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Don't get cocky, young fella, my lad.
Fair enough.
I can always turn you over to Alcazar later.
No, I don't have time right now.
Someone, are you still here?
It's time.
Aye, aye.
Come with...
Yes.
We're all pretty much fucked, I reckon.
I have a shipment for you from Tacarigua.
Really? That's wonderful. Here's 1,000 gold. You know what you can start by spending it on?
A better joke book for you.
I meant a drink. Here, you'll like this. Where can you find a pirate who's lost both his wooden legs?
Exactly where you left him.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
Right. I reckon you're right.
Pirate captain, are you?
Not now.
Just sod off, okay?
I have more important.
It's...
I... There it is, Storm Island. I don't feel a need to stay too long.
Well, that all depends if it's the right island, and if the air temple is even here.
Then you had better ask your ever-helpful druid friend.
Come with me.
She.
So, here we are, Storm Island. Do you think we'll find the air temple here?
Hard to say. We'll have to explore the island on foot, to be sure.
Oh, good. More dangerous island exploring.
It has to be done. So let's get started.
Any suggestions?
Not now.
We're on the right path.
Only one way to find out.
Go on ahead. I'll follow.
Wango Raka. ship.
This beach is dangerous.
A touch of Mara's reached here too. The place is crawling with her servants.
And that's an excellent sign.
Is there some meaning of excellent that I don't know about?
If she's watching this island so closely, it must be because there's something here she needs protecting.
Right.
Come, let's go and see what it is.
Your ship? Ah, not good. Not good at all. Fate, maybe. Not good fate. No, indeedy.
A few tots short of the full bottle, are you?
Yes, indeedy. Poor Kraus. Poor lonely Kraus. Bad that you come here, though. Bad.
Been here on your own a while, have you? So who are you and what's your story?
Kraus. Poor Kraus. Been here for a long time. Yes, indeedy. Much too long.
Then you must know what's going on here.
Kraus has seen much. Bad times. The last days.
So why is it bad that I'm here?
It was her. She said it. She will come and destroy everything. No one will escape. No one.
That certainly comes under bad, I suppose. You ever heard the name Mara?
That name never say. Her Majesty hear you, come looking for you.
Good to know my reputation precedes me.
The Kraken Queen is everywhere. Long tentacles, yes indeedy, reaching to the ends of the earth. You are the one that she seeks. You are the one who puts her at risk.
And how would you know that? You don't know anything about me.
Kraus knows much. Heard the Kraken Queen speak. She set many traps, enemies and betrayal, all for you.
Not an easy place to survive, this island.
Kraus smart. Hid well. Yes, indeedy. Didn't want to end up as fish food.
Who marooned you here, and when?
Many years. Poor lonely Kraus. Been here a long time. Was a pirate once, but forgot. Poor mad Kraus. Forgotten much.
Not so important anyway. No indeedy.
Only survival is important.
I found your message in a bottle.
What? Oh, that was a long time ago. You are here because of it?
No, because of the air temple.
Oh, poor unimportant Kraus.
But in the letter you mentioned gold.
Gold? Yes, indeedy. You're interested in the gold and the temple, but not poor Kraus.
Well,
poor forgotten Kraus.
What was Her Highness doing here?
Came with an army of the seashell ones. They tapped the glowing mountain and built the spitting mounds all around. Then the flying dogs came. Vile creatures. Island changed, but Kraus still here. Yes, indeedy.
Flying dogs? You mean the gargoyles?
Flying dogs. Blech. Make it rain shit and piss.
These spitting mounds, tell me about them.
Safe for Kraus. Useful for the flying dogs. They spit all the time. Power from inside the glowing mountain.
Seashell ones, those things from the sea.
Indeedy. She make one of them leader. The general has to be on guard. Has to watch over the brood. The brood of flying dogs, pissing, shitting, and breeding.
The general? You gave him that name, right?
No name. The Kraken Queen spoke. She said, you and the weak ghost of this creature was created.
Where is he now?
He went up to the glowing mountain. Controls all from there. Yes, indeedy.
I'll remember that. Where do the gargoyles nest?
Ah, you want their eggs? Kraus can help. Kraus stole some. Hid them.
You hid gargoyle eggs?
But never want to touch them again. Bad.
I need those eggs. Where are they?
Too dangerous. Kraus will never touch them again. The hidden chest must stay shut forever.
I'll give you something in exchange for them. What do you say?
Kraus misses home. Misses talking to his old mates.
I can help you there.
Misses going to the tavern. Drink rum. Talk to others. Poor marooned Kraus.
Those eggs for your passage to Antigua. Deal?
Antigua? Yes. Kraus needs to go there. Poor homesick Kraus. Kraus agrees to the deal. Kraus's chest. It's behind a big rock, a little way along the beach, to the east.
Okay, I can find it.
Not forget poor Kraus, okay?
The gargoyles. They're here.
Take it that means we're in the right place.
Of course we are. These specimens aren't swarming. They must be soldiers. It looks as if they're guarding something. So we'll have to go further inland to find out what it is.
Hope I never see any of them again.
Tamo kaya to wongo raka.
One day I can do that, but not yet.
Your spirit is free. 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 Your spi
glad to lend a hand.
That's a lot of power. There must be a way to shut these things up again. I should ask Eldred.
There. Take a look at that.
What is it?
Those are the well springs of the Holy Mountain. Openings cut into the heart of the island by some tremendous energy.
The air temple.
Indeed. The Holy Mountain of the Gargoyles. And at its peak, the temple itself. We've found it.
That's going to be quite a climb.
And let's hope it's not necessary. See those magical geysers? They're wounds in the mountain's sides. Energy, the mountain's lifeblood, flows out of them, and the gargoyles feed from it. We must find a way to heal the mountain's wounds.
Sounds challenging.
I'll think of something.
They marooned that old pirate Kraus here on the island.
Then he might know what's happened here.
Kraus saw Mara. He said she was too terrible to even describe.
Then it was definitely her he saw.
Kraus mentioned a general.
And what else?
Well, that means one of Mara's minions is guarding the air temple. From up there, it can keep watch over everything here.
Well then, you'll have to deal with it first.
What about these geysers?
Yes. I think I found the answer. We should seal them up.
With what? Wooden boards and wishful thinking?
I'll give you a serum that you can use to seal the geysers.
Well, if you think it'll work.
Yeah, take it and give it a try.
Hope that holds. This stuff seems effective. Got any more?
It's made from the gargoyle eggs we collected on Antigua. You get me more eggs, and I can get you more serum.
How many do you need?
I can make 1 dose of serum for every 5 eggs you bring me.
And it takes 1 dose of serum to seal each geyser.
Very good. You know, you're really a lot brighter than you look.
Any suggestions?
Not now.